Good afternoon everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here. Now I have just been sat down, probably the last half an hour I think, just having a bit of a play before I came on to film with you. Now I have to say I got up this morning, just aches and pains, general aches and pains. I don't know, it's not very nice weather, it's cool and it's very wet, we keep having showers and yeah, I don't know, just tired and achy, aches in my arms and things like that. So just one of those off it days that you get. So I just could not be bothered to get up and come and play which is unusual. Yeah, but I've made it here now, and now I'm sitting here. Yeah, I've played for about 20 minutes and yeah, I've had a little bit of fun. So now I'm ready to use some of these scraps and maybe enthuse you a little bit to make something with your scraps. So the box is here waiting to go. Let's take those. They're shiny, aren't they? And I'll just show you what I have been doing while I've been sat here for the last 20 minutes. So I had a piece of digital. I've got some more in here somewhere. I think it's Nanine's. I haven't used it yet. It's a kit that I've not used yet. It's in my pile to do. I was printing. This is as I was printing it off, and you can see by the purple there that yeah, I ran out of ink. I also had one page that was printed upside down on the back. I don't know how I managed that. Normally that is when you put a page in and put it back in again. Maybe I did, I don't know. I can't remember now. But yeah, so I used those pages to make some envelopes, and when I cut these up I thought that's what was up with all of these. So I thought, oh, I'll do a couple, and then I'll do a couple on film, and then I realised it's not what's up with all of these, that's what's up with them. But maybe I can do a couple with the purple on the inside actually, because it's not offensive, is it? Yes, I'll probably do a couple of those and show you what I've done with them. So I literally just made them into envelopes, and I've only glued them. I haven't stitched them, folded them over, so my inside, because the back was upside down, my inside is the right way up and my outside is the right way up. Although if you're using collaged papers, you know, it doesn't necessarily matter anyway. And I had this little piece of trim. Well, I've had it in my scrappy fabric box for a long time, and it's just found its perfect home. Okay, so they can be embellished up a lot more, but I'm not in the over embellishing mood today for once, so I'm just going to put that in stash as it is. Excuse me, I probably should have had a cough sweep before I started. And that's, you know, the other side to the page. That lovely. Yeah, just a bit of my coffee dyed lace and papers and a handmade flower. So I made those two, and then if you remember when I tidied my desk yesterday, was it? I've got loads of these little squares of Tim Holtz. I'm still not sure how I ended up with them all actually, but nevertheless I've got them. Maybe I started to make something and didn't. So I just stuck a couple of them together. So on here, I don't know if you can see, is tape. Just thinking they would make a nice pocket filler. You can write on that. Is that upside down? No, it's printed back to front, I think. Yeah, it's right onable, isn't it, as you know, journaling, but it's also got some beautiful images. I just love these Tim Holtz images, and it's from the 8x8 pad, so they're a little bit smaller. Excuse me. Yep, so I just made that as a tuck in, and then just plain as you do, I put a couple of hinges, and they're not dry yet, on this side in the coffee dyed cotton that I've got. I haven't done any on that side. Didn't want to make it too bulky, but that did make me think that I might stick some of these pages from here into a journal that I've got sitting here on my desk. So let me just share that with you. I don't know if I've made any of this with you or not, because it is just random scrappy pages. I don't know if I made I might have done the outside with you, collaged it. I don't know if I put the inside together out of my scrap box, because it does look like scrappy paper, but I may not have. Like I say, I do sit here and work on things on my own. Strange how a couple of them have got a couple of bits stuck on them though. Anyway, I digress. So I've got this little tall, thin scrappy journal sitting around waiting to be finished, and I did think I might use some of these. So I've got odd pages in here and half pages. Oh, that's an envelope, I think. Yeah, things like this. Another bit of Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. It's from a digital. Yeah, and I thought I might hinge some of them on one or two of these pages with some fabric so that they fold out. So we might do that as well. Where is that page? Right, let's do this first. Let me show you how I made those envelopes, just for yeah, the newbies out there, and I know there are quite a few of you at the moment, which is brilliant. It's lovely that new people are finding their way to the craft. There we go. So yeah, this is what my printer does. My HP printer. It never ever says low on ink. Whenever they send me new ink, it always says wait until your printer tells you that it is very low on ink. It never tells me it's low on ink, never mind very. It just prints purple. So, you know, assume it's certain. I mean, I don't know how they separate the colours in those little packages, but obviously there must be in the little cartridges. But, you know, obviously certain colours go, and then because we always end up with pinky purple. And, you know, I have printed kits, lots and lots of kits with pinks and purples in, so that's not likely to be the colour that is left, and you still end up with pinky purple. So I don't know, there's obviously some prime colours yeah, that get used up, and then the result is everything that's printed. Put that in your bin, Denise. Let's bring the bin round. That's it, rather than making a pile. I want that on the outside. So I want it on the outside, so it needs to be upside down on the outside. So when I turn the flap over and this up, is that right? Yeah. So everything there is now the right way round. And because this is, I don't think it was upside down in here, it might have been, but because it's collaged, it's like sideways on. So just turn your bottom piece up about a third, I guess. So I am making them rusticy. So I'm not, you know, trimming on the trimmer or anything like that. And then you can either leave a decent flap. I might do that here on this one because I cut into the other two, and then I'll cut into the others and show you. Now they're very very different at one end to the other, so I'm going to have to do that. I'm just going to take that purple off the edge. It wasn't my intention, but I don't mind that it's coming off. You don't want them. I don't want them too big anyway, so they're going to fit in some of the smaller journals. Yeah, so there's quite a piece, still quite a bit showing there. So when I glue that down, there's plenty of room there to get things in. Whereas, where's the other ones that I've just... Oh, lost them already. I have. Well, they're probably in that box somewhere, aren't they? Oh, they're right here, Denise. These ones I just cut big V's into, which I'll show you in the next one. You know, and then they've gone all the way up there, a smaller flap. Yeah, I will ink it because I don't like the white, the torn white. So what are you guys up to today? Neil is at work again. He's on a long run of shifts, and he's working one of his days off as well. So he's going to have a day off, and then he's going to do another long run. So yeah, I've nearly forgotten what it looks like. Only tired late at night. That's it. That's the way up. I'm just deciding whether to round the corners, which I did on these. I don't think on this one I will. I think I'm going to leave this a squarish one, just so that it's a slightly different envelope. That's it. So just glue up there. Now you can stitch them if you have a machine and you're a stitcher, or you could hand stitch them. A lot of people are hand stitching their ephemera now, I've noticed. Yep, so you could stitch it all the way around before you close that and put something on it, because I'm going to put something on it. Or you could just stitch up and down there, or you could just stitch up and down there and round there before you glue it down. So many different things. I'm just going to glue mine today. And what do I want on there? I have got No, I haven't put it away, I'm sure I haven't. A little, I know I haven't got many left. I need to make some, my little fabric and button clusters. Where's the little tub gone that they... I'm reasonably tidy, so I don't know why I can't find things. Must be my tiredness. Never mind, I can't. I've got this little box of envelope of desk sweepings. Oh, there's one in there, look. So that's probably a better thing to do, actually. Let's choose something from here to put on the front. What have we got? So that's on, it's not the colour, I don't think, for that. And it's on a bit of card. Oh, there it is in there. I could have taken the card out, I suppose, but no, let's not take it apart. What else have we got? Oh, we've got a... That's quite nice. It's a shame it says journal, because it's not a journal, it's an envelope. But I could put a little mini journal in it, couldn't I? Because I quite like that on there. Going to have to just tear that little bit of music paper down a little bit, I think, to get it to fit. Yeah, I'm going to put that on there, and then yeah, we'll make a little mini journal to put inside it. And then the word fits. What about that for making something work? Something on here just gives your envelope a little bit, your flap a little bit more weight. It won't keep it closed entirely, but it just gives it a bit more reason. Oh, you fool. Was you watching me do that? Good job I picked it up. And it's pretty because it's got that on the back, look. I nearly sealed it closed. Right. Right, for now I'm going to put those back in there because they've stayed quite tidy, haven't they? I'm sure it won't be long before we are yeah, covered in pretty things on the desk. And I know that's what some of you were... Here I go again. I have to put a cough sweet in for a couple of minutes. That's what some of you tune in for, is the mess. Okay, so now let's do the other one before I lose the paper, and then you're the outside, so you want to be upside down and at the back. That's it. That's it. Yeah, then I won't lose this paper. Right, you don't feel very straight for some reason. That looks a bit on the wonk, doesn't it? Let me just straighten it up, and then so that this bit's straight. Yeah, and then I'll do the same on the edge again. So I'll pull this flap a bit lower so it's a thinner one, and then I'll do this so that the edges are reasonably straight. Do it on the back. Yeah, so your back bit's upside down, but your front flap and your front pocket is the right way up. And then all I did was, no, I didn't squeeze it, I just folded it gently so I don't leave a mark there. And then I put a, not too deep and not right to the edge, so I just left a little bit there. And that just gives you that lovely little V. Oh, how did that end up not straight when I was in the middle? It's very bizarre. Oh, because I didn't have it straight. I thought I'd straightened it. That confused me for a moment or two. That's better anyway. Let's ink it up so we can see it. Yeah, and that's how you get your little V. You V in it if you want one. It's such a cold day. I've had my fire on in here for half an hour. Half an hour before I came in, so it's been on for an hour now. And I must admit, I'm just starting to feel warm. I always feel warm once I start filming. Just a bit of that in there. That's it. Okay, flatten it down, and yeah, I think I'll have the V inside and the straight flaps here which makes it different again, because these V ones I've got the round edges. That one I've put a little bit of a it's not a gusset, is it? A spine, that's it, a bit of a spine on the top, so that if I filled it with lots of stuff, you know, the flap was still closed nice. Just a thought that came to me. Yeah, I'm just going to, for 2 minutes, put a cough sweet in, and I'll leave the paper just here, just to wet my throat a little bit, and then I'll take it out after a minute or two, if you'll excuse me. Otherwise, I'm going to end up having a coughing fit, and then I think that might be from the same kit. It's very similar, isn't it? That's not the one we're looking for though. I haven't decorated that. Getting ahead of myself. So it'll only be a thin journal in here, but what shall we do? 3 pieces? 3? I don't know, it might only be 2. Let's have a look at that lovely gold on there. Let's have some of that. I know I did it. I can still ooh and ah over it though. Always. Yeah, that's not too bad. Right, put the scraps back in, Denise, don't. Just going to do this one edge because the rest of it's been in a coffee bath. Oh, it's on the back, look. Let's do it that way, and then at least it's in the middle. I think we can get away with one more. I don't know if you probably can't see in here. I know you like to. Whoops. I don't want the same again. Stop throwing yourself. Oh, you're white on the back though. I don't want you white on the back. Piece of Edith there. Oh yes. You can never go wrong with a piece of Edith in, can you? Oh, it was made for it, look. Okay, what are we looking like size wise? A little bit more out there. Okay. I can't talk with that sweeting. Right. It's done me a bit of good though. Okay. We'll have that prettiness in the middle. Okay, so we've got a journal, and now I need to staple the middle. And now I've realised that I've got the wrong size staples in my big stapler. I have just ordered some. I don't know, maybe they are the right size in there now. When I say big, it's not that big. Oh, it is going to reach the middle of this though. Okay, that's definitely a result. Am I in the middle? I always do that. You see, they staple so much better when they're on the table, don't they? But I can only get it in the right place by having it up near my face. So let's try. I always end up having to close them anyway, don't I, with the tweezers, you know what I mean, the pliers. Yeah, look, you're a lot further. I think what I do is I put it on that line, but the staple comes a lot further back than that line. Now, you've learnt something today, Denise, haven't you? I wonder if I can take that one out. What sort of a tool would I require for that? It's just because it's not on the line, and it's taken me all this time to realise. I'm loving the gold staple. It's not gold, copper staple with that gold paper. Something else to make me happy. Oh, in you go. It's a dangerous little thing, that, without its cap on. So you need to go over the line to get it on the line. Let's see if that works. it does. Okay. Tweezers. You wouldn't want to pluck your eyebrows with those, would you? I'll get a splinter out. Right, I can't reach the middle ones. Oh, I can't reach that one either. I wonder if I can do it with this. The table's not really strong enough, hard enough underneath. Maybe if I give it a bit of welly. Yeah, that's better. They're not catching. Okay, so there's still a little bit on the front, but that one's a lot better. So I need to remember to go further over with that. There you go, I've learned something today. Okay, so it says journal and it's got a journal in it. How about that? Fits lovely actually. Yeah, like that. Like I say, lots of extra embellishment that can go on there. Okay, so have we glued this? No. Let's glue it. Whoops, that's a good blob there. And then what we're going to put on the front of this one. Should we have a look in that little bag of pretties again? I do actually want to make some clusters. I might do that with some bits out of the box. I'm nearly out of clusters. Stand up, that's it, thank you. Oh, I'm hiccuping now. I am in a state. It's got purple on it, that hasn't it? Look, it's a little bit. What do we think? A little bit too much. It's that lovely. I can't remember what type of paste it was. It not modelling paste. I forget anyway. With the glitter in it that I did. Yeah, let's put it on there. It's been around for a long time, so it'd be nice to get it on something. Just noticed those are not flat, those staples, but they're going on this. So, oh, I've done it again. What are you like? Which way are we going? Let's go that way, and then just rub the back in case. That's better. Can feel those staples through there. Might have something on there. A label, but not that one. Birds. They go nice with the purple, don't they? Yes. Just to stop that staple coming through and creating a hole if it's pressed on. It's now got double thickness. Pretty, very pretty. Okay, put them all back in. Got Easter bunny there. I was just thinking about something on the front, but we can do that when we use it. Oh, there's a nice one. I just thought if there was something in there. Sorry, I don't know if you're... Oops. Just there, do we think? You're a long way away. Yeah, I think so. That's not very weighty, so it's not pulling that down very much, but yes, time will pull it down. What's that on there? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it's a very quiet Sunday round here because it's raining. The cat went back to bed this morning and he still hasn't got up. It's afternoon now, so he's not impressed with the rain. And yeah, it's just very quiet in general. Maybe why I'm a bit tired and sleepy. Nothing to stimulate me happening. Right, what else did I say I wanted? So now I want some clusters. I wanted to stick some bits of paper, so let me just have a look at what I've got going on here. Some pieces of paper and that grungy jungle. There we go again, grungy jungle. Grungy, that's one. Journal. Maybe they'll make some nice clusters. So they're from the, what kit are they from? The Bluebell Woods that I've just finished. There's another blue purpley piece. Yeah, I'm just thinking some of these odd pieces. I do like that type one. Printed on the back. I want it pretty both sides. You probably can't see what I'm digging through, can you? That's one of those. I'll have a look at that because it is beautiful. Obviously these are not all going in, but it's going to make a nice cluster. And some holes there. Okay, I think that I'm going to put this lot to the bottom because I've dug through it once. Oh, in there, even better. And when I'm digging again, I'm digging in some new pieces. Okay. So, go out the way as well. What have we got here to play with? I'm liking this one particularly. That's going to be a lovely flip out or tip in. And that's lovely for journaling on. So, let's just have a look where it's going. I was wondering about that. You could write on there as well, couldn't you? Because it's yeah, it's against the back. So do I want to put the whole thing down? No, I don't think I do. I want to see some of that. Do I just want a bit of it down? And tip the rest of it in. I think I probably do. Let's go for there and hope I haven't. Will tip in? No. But I can trim a bit of it off. Or I could fold it over some more. No, I do want it to have a bit of a grungy look. No, I don't think I want it folded over anymore. Oh, I could fold it that way. Go on then. Seems a waste to tear it off, doesn't it? In a scrappy journal. Excuse me, what's stopping me there? Don't know. See, I've pulled you out a little bit too much now, I think. There we go. When you're working on the smaller things, you seem so far away. Yeah, that's perfect. And I don't need to ink it much because, like I say, it's well and truly copy dyed or distressed. That edge just needed a bit. And I'm just literally going to. You can grab that to pull it out now as well. Yeah, and then if you're on your desk, you could paint on it, you can write on it because it's nice and flat with the back of the book. Yes, like that. I think I've told you before, I love these days. So they seem to be Sundays more often than not now. When I just start doing things, just start playing with no rhyme or reason, and it's amazing what comes out of them. The sessions, the crafting sessions, is that the right way? I think it is. Yeah, like that. Where's that little? Yes, very pleased with that. It blends in quite well. Let me just put my lid in here. Pin. Oops, missed. Stand. Will he stand? Yeah. Okay, what else did we pull out? Look at this picture. Oh, it's upside. It's a reflection in the lake. I thought there was two pictures. One upside down. That's quite nice, isn't it? Now it's you know, you can't write on it at all, but it would be nice, you know, if you wanted to pop photographs in. Oh, you could actually write on it in white pen, couldn't you? Should have put it in as a page when I made it. It's nearly the right size. So let me fold it in half and see what image I get on the back. All right, that's the best one. So if I glue that down, so it's a cathedral or a church. and then that's how it opens up. So I need it on a big page. I want to leave that page, I like it. What about the back of the, oh no, it's already got a flippy out. What do you look like from the other side? Oops. Actually, if you put, so it's like matted, that's quite a nice look, isn't it? Right, let's see if I can do it then. So all the way around. Oops. Yep, about there. So about there we're going. Ooh. It's nearly taken the whole page actually, isn't it? And then right up to the edge if I can. As good as. I know I'm taking a page of journaling space there, but is that the way out we're going yet? There's plenty more in the book, and this, like I say, if you use a white pen, that could be a journaling space. I've put it the right way up this time, haven't I? Yes. There's something different about a black and white page. Oh, I like this piece of script next to it as well. Kind of ties in. Right, I want something down there because it just doesn't look right. And I think washi tape might be the thing. Or I've got this tape, but I do keep using that a lot just recently. So maybe we need to. So I've got some black and white. Or do I want a pop of colour? It's just got a nice gold edge to it. Yes, let's have a piece of that. Now this is one with the backing on, I think it is. I don't need a lot. But it unravels unless you tape it up. So there we go, we taped up again. Yeah, I'm still liking my my washes all tied together. If you didn't see, I know they look a mess, but they're so easy to use. I'm just using them on the string, and yeah, they are rather ravelled up, aren't they? But they, you know, I was getting them out and they were falling all over and shooting off the table, never to be seen again. Now they can't get away unless the whole lot goes. Yeah, and I just use them on the string. I've got a couple of loose, as you saw. Right, the next job here is getting this backing off. You know me and backing. I'm not very good at it, or unbacking, if that's the term. So I've learnt a trick with the sellotape for the washi stickers. Maybe I'll have to use that on this as well. I think I will. Let's see if a piece of this will do it, because it will not come off for me. Nope, as easy as that. Don't know why it's so hard for my nails to split it, but right, how far did we go? I just want a bit of glue down, because it's not all that sticky. Strong sticky, it is sticky, but I want it permanently sticky. I like that actually. Yes, I really like that. Okay, so that's 2 pieces. I just wanted it chunkier, you see. I might try and get 2 more pieces in, and then that will do for this. Might need something on the corners. Right, I really like this. Again, it's not necessarily journaling. they're all tall pieces I'm choosing, aren't they? So let's fold it over, try and keep it straight. Excuse me. Don't like it with that text next to it there. I've got a fold out in the front, so maybe it should go in the back somewhere. Yeah, I like it on there. Is that the way up I want it? I think it is. Oh, and again, I'll have it hanging over quite a bit. So there. So from that second, I'll stick it on this time, because that frilly bit will be a bit of an issue if there's glue and no paper on it. Oh, I went a bit crazy with it, didn't I? Let's do it like this, then I can see. I've got the same issue there, but I'm not going to put washi on it this time. What shall I do? Shall I use one of the strips? You've stuck down because you don't look it. You are now. Yeah, I might put some washi there just to make it look. You see, all the loose ones are now running across the desk, so I must tie those up as well. Whereas these just landed and stayed put. I want some of this one. So this is not to hold it down, it's just to make it look like it's being held by it, even though it's not, even though it's glued. It'll just look like, you know, effect. I even wrinkled that one. Yep, I like that. And then here I'm going to stick some paper, I think. So let's look at the strips first, because they're always a good place to start. Don't dislike that. Oh, I like that though. It's not too similar to the, what's that? That's Tim Holtz. No, I'm going to be awkward, I can see. Oh, what about that? Yes, now that's one of those strips from Tanya. She sent me a few, so it could be Your Creative Studio, it could be Tapology, I'm not sure. Yeah, I still want a bit of that text showing, so I'll do it back a little bit. Oh, there's two pieces. I told you she sent me a few. There we go. Again, a bit zealous with the glue, but so I don't want it to just touch on the edge, just to, it's not holding it down, it's just breaking the edge up, that's it. So I've got a bit of a layered thing going on now. Yeah, I like it. Maybe I should have ripped that corner, but I think with age that corner will like bend and curl and what have you, and create the look. Oh, liking that. Did I get as many? No, I only got 3 in, didn't I? I wanted 4. So where have I put one? Or where is crying out for one? Put one there. Oh, can't pick it up very well though. Tab, do we think? Let's just use a bit of paper. We're doing scraps, let's do scraps. What's that? No. I was thinking something to fold over. No, stay away from the Tim Holtz. Don't know what I did with all my little bits. There they are. All huddled together. A piece of brown. Yeah, I think I might have a piece of that actually. just like that, even less. I just want the tiniest amount that you can grab hold of. There's a bit of a pull tab. And then the picture is still, so it needs to be in there like that. I'm going to do it like this, and then I'll just have to try and glue that last bit on with my nozzle. This little bit here. Oh yeah, that's worked out alright. Yeah, I think that'll squash over. Yeah, that's it. It's easy to grab now. Was that my first one? One. Yeah, I've only put one in the front, haven't I? And that one in there. And that one in there. Yeah, so let's have something else in the front. I like the sound of that one. Maybe on here then. Let's have something on here. Perhaps poking up the top. That. Wouldn't that make a good belly band? And then we've got that bit up the top. I don't want to lose any of that at the bottom. It's a bit, I'd like it straight though. Let's see what we can do. I've got a little tiny nick. It's an old one, so it's not hurting anymore on my thumb. There's a tiny weeny bit of dead skin. I keep pulling it thinking I've got glue stuck on myself. Yeah, that's to make a nice belly band. And it's kind of a up there, so the top bit's sticking out over. So let's do that bit first, because I'll never guess it in the right place, will I? Oh, a bit far over there, Denise. And then I know you can't see under there, sorry. I'm just drawing a line with my glue and colouring it in. That's it. Now, if that annoys you, you could tear it off at the top and it wouldn't be a problem. Now, I'm just going to find a bit of something to go in there. Bear with me. Have some of that. I like this edge. So how much do I want? Not too much about there. Yes, I'm using quite a few of my scraps and spares up. How am I doing for time? Oh, it's flying. Okay, so I've got 4 pieces put in there. I do want to make a couple of clusters, so because I definitely need some. Yeah, I'm liking that. Might even take a couple more, but nothing too much. I'm going to tie it with some string, kind of, maybe some fabric. Okay, clusters. Pulled a few bits out, didn't I? That. Maybe some Edith and some of that. And then, yeah, we'll have these little bits again. Anything else in here that's really grabbing me? He's quite nice, isn't he? Right, that'll do. So this is going back under the table. There's a fair bit gone out of it again, although I still do have to the left of me the pile of things that need finishing, so yeah, I think that's going to be a video soon. Oh no, I have a feeling amongst all that was my... No, it wasn't, it was here amongst all the fallen washes. I thought I'd put it in the, oh dear, that's the alarm. Okay, thank you. That's just to warn me that I'm nearly at my time. I'm trying to keep them to around 50 minutes now for uploading reasons. Okay. Got quite a few bits going on there. I'm loving this text. So let's have a piece of that. I want these little red things in as well. Let's have them out. Okay. Okay. There we go. Not sure about that now. What was I starting with that text? So I want a contrast underneath it. Yeah, that's nice. And a centre point. Central point, is that a... That's one already made there. Nothing much there, is there? Flower, no. No, there's nothing really, anything there. So, when in doubt, butterflies. So let's get rid of that shiny one. Oh, where were we? Now that blue is a nice, yeah, and that's going to be a nice flat one. I will put some stitching through them, so I don't need to glue too much. I'll glue the butterfly down, I think, because he will only have a little line through him. Oh, yeah, with some stitching on that, that will be lovely. Next, what have we got? Got this cute spring bunny rabbit. Oh, crunching. And it's lovely, isn't it? I want to see more than that. Oh, we've got a piece of green tree here. Nope, it's not showing enough. Some text paper, some, they're all tiddly bits, they're all flying my way as well. What's that? That blue's nice. No, too blue, I like that piece, I think. Don't go into the ones that we've made, or we haven't made those. Yeah, quite like that. Sort of straight up ones. So these can be used to embellish anything at all, or you know, pages, ephemera, envelopes. Attached myself. I forgot what I was going to say then, or something else. Embellish, or what else are they for? Completely left me. Whatever that thought was. There's another use for them, but it's gone. Oh yeah, you can make them into tucks. Okay, that's that one. We've got another bunny rabbit here reading a book, so I'm going to leave the top of the label on that one as well. So I do like this. Kind of goes with that as well, doesn't it? What do I want as a behind piece? That's a nice big piece, isn't it? Not sure it's enough. What's this circle? Oh, piece of envelope there. It's been pulled off something, obviously, because it's like partly a cluster anyway. Nope. Premium quality. What about a rose? Let's have two beautiful things on it. Needs trimming up a bit more of that. Oop. I must have done it in a hurry. I've left quite a lot on. Well, it's quite thick card. I wonder if it's one Tanya sent me. She uses quality paper and card, does Tanya. I try to, but I think she uses it more expensive stuff than I do. Or she sources more expensive stuff better than I do, perhaps. She's always giving us a heads up, isn't she, when she's found a bargain. That's better. I'm not going to go into the middle. Right, what did I have it on? Completely forgot. I was thinking about on there, wasn't I? I've just gone for the rose completely now, and everything else has gone by the wayside. I just want a plain piece of text, really. Okay, get that box out again. Oh, piece of Edith. Yeah. Always. Do I still need that circle? I like it. Get it the right way up. Yes. Okay. Normally I would just throw loads of these together really quickly. I'm just cross there and cross there. Yeah, I'm just not in a speedy mood today, but you know, people are always telling me that I craft quickly, really quickly, so maybe that's not a bad thing. I think that's just the impatience in me once I start to get something going. Oh, they're nice. That's 3. Right, let's go back to this bunny rabbit, because we're using bits up. We've got a piece. Oh, look at that small writing on there. So shall we have the bunny on there? And where was that little green label? Oh, I keep crunching my... Don't know. Is there anything else grabbing me? The rose? No. Got all these little tickets here, look. Fastened together. They're quite bright, aren't they? No. Got another beautiful rose there. Something about the rose on Edith, isn't there? Quite like that. Yeah, I like that. Just stick this on here so I get that where I want it. Where were we going? Remember, I'm stitching them, so it's not got to be too accurate. Bit of an angle. Yep, like that one. Thought that was a bird for a minute. It looked like a bird. It's a lily, isn't it? That's nice. Okay. Yeah. That one just spoke to me straight away. Yeah. So I'm taking care now not to put words on these. At one time I would put words on my clusters as I was making them. Now I can add them, you know, depending on the project that they're going in, like that one. Good. That's quite a nice piece as well. I think the rabbit was just throwing me off course a bit. We've got some more text somewhere. No. Where's all my book page pieces? Yes, I know, I'm nearly out of time. In fact, I'm over my time. I'm over my time. What did I do with all the book page? Must have had it out for something. I always have bits of book page in there. I just look to the left of me. No. Well. That's got a book page on the back. That's what drew me. Oh, there's a big rabbit. Oh, he's nice. He kind of blends in. He's very... says family pet on it. Some more greenery. Let's see if we can do something with this piece. Not Not the rabbit. No. No. It's just off a piece of paper. I'm obviously in a floral mood, aren't I, today? That's nice. That's one of those fussy cuts. Now, I'm trying to think what it was from. Well, it just wasn't where I wanted it, that. That's better. That's better. Right, glue it on there. All it's done is made it a little bit smaller. So now I can see that behind it. The label there. Yeah, that's better. No, I can't remember. I've not had it long. It's Tanya or Nanine, definitely. I'm just not sure which one. And if it's a kit or a freebie. It's completely left my brain, I'm afraid. That wouldn't be nice on there by any chance, would it? No. Yeah, but there's some stitching, we'll finish that off. Right, okay. So I might make a couple more when I've stopped the camera, I'll see while you're uploading. But yeah, we've got quite a lot made, didn't we? So these are today's clusters. A lot of floral ones going on. Yeah, just little 3-piece clusters out of the scrap box and the desk sweepings. Love those. And then envelopes. Oh, we've made a little journal in that one. Those two I did before, didn't I? And then the tipping pages in my book, the flip outs. Yeah, so I've got quite a lot done. Definitely got a good few scraps used up. So thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed playing with me. It's a lazy afternoon for me now. And I will see you tomorrow, and we'll talk about the subscriber giveaway. So have a lovely day. Give me a thumbs up if you get a chance, and see you soon. Bye for now.